Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me. That's what it's about. Put some cherry juice right in my mouth. Eating all the red meat. Bitch, please look at my feet. That's what it's about. It's that gout. Got that gout cloud going. You got that gout cloud going. Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me. Got that gout cloud going. You got that gout cloud going. Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me. Take that bitch out for the clout. If you know what that shit's about, shut your mouth. Yeah, that bitch is so fucking fat. I'm just stating facts. Might just hit it from the back. Yeah, kinda shit to make my hardware into Microsoft. Eating so much red meat, I don't wanna stop. Might need to pop a blue pill. If I don't hit that ass, I don't know who will. Got that gout cloud going. You got that gout cloud going. Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me. Got that gout cloud going. You got that gout cloud going. Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Fuck you, niggas.
Me and Wings of Redemption can easily collab. You send me over the beat, I drop my...
Look at mom. Who is buying?
$13,000. AG Almighty 8 gang, pull up and get your shit splat gang. Pull up, hop out and scramble your shit gang. On their computers. Baller alert. They on computers talking shit offline, they losing it. 10-year legacy on life support, now the Patreon. The mod's a bitch. I'm being goofy just to send some bits. I ain't a snitch, but third out of third, he ain't never call a hit. Mimology, Mr. Husnar, Vanilla on speed dial. My niggas wild. Can't forget Theo when he the golden child. Who else around? Kicking swaggers and DSP on some goofy shit. KG a bitch. Trips to Japan, he get finesse by a chick. He a trick. I just made a brand new socket. What we do, huh? We just trolled a brand new op, bitch. AG Almighty 8 gang, what up? Get your shit scrambled, gang. You can't get played like Rambo, Howard or the pack. Your girl a snack. She go get swipe right to see how you react. DSP is how you don't play. He failing games every day. Buying fast food with the tips is why he gaining weight. We troll a chill, the socks is real, man, it's been a drill. Subcon went up a few days ago, bro, you know that ain't real. The streams ain't chill, you yawn and complain about your bills. Cackle be gon' damn every night, you need some gin for real. You diss Ninja, PewDiePie, and the Almighty. What the fuck? How you go feel when them Twitch cops not on your side? That ass bang. Kicking the furries, sweaties do sweet just like some McFlurries. Chat put on sub, only mode the moms don't have to worry. Do them dirty, X pull up with the shit, they get super nervous. What's the purpose? Praise be his name, Almighty at your service. Pull up, they log in, what's up? No tips, no bits, they talk tough. Let me change up the style. Hey, game we go wild. Hey, what? We hooligans, coolin' and bullin' and fuck next, we up now. Ha, hey, game we go wild. Hey, what? We hooligans, coolin' and bullin' and fuck next, we up now. Hey, shout out to Susan and big ups to Porsche for holding it down. Hey, niggas out here trolling with a couple grand? What the fuck? To me that sound like you a fucking fan. Hey, do them dirty, X pull up with the shit, they get super nervous. What's the purpose? Praise be his name, Almighty at your service. Praise be.
Lost all my subscribers. I'm not monetized anymore. I shouldn't attack the boyfriend. I need my boyfriend. I know, pray when I see it. I've been a predator all my damn life. I'm built different than them. I'm cut from a different cloth. We ain't the same. There may be some gunfire, bloodshed, and bullets. Dog. Damn. Flavor trickle, dog. Laying on your back, spreading your leg, dog. I know, pray when I see it. Damn, dog. I've been a predator all my damn life. Ain't no clapback videos. I'm looking. I'm built different. We ain't the same, dog. I'll touch him anytime I feel like it. I'm touching him now. I come from scum. That's why I'm a Christian. I come from backwoods, incest-driven maniacs. I'm designed and built to bully effeminate men. We come from the bottom, and he raises us up, and he cleans us off. And from that point forward, I've been walking clean. Yo, dog, damn, doodoo flavored trickle, dog. Laying on your back, spreading your leg, dog. I know, pray when I see it. Dog, damn. I've been a predator all my damn life. Punk ass sissified boy. I'm built different, dog. We ain't the same. Please, suck my ass.
Hold up, hold up, hold the hell up. I didn't want to forget those bargain bin fluffers who calls themselves detractors. No, not all of you fam. Season motherfucking 2.
I need my boyfriend. Spreading your leg, dog. I need my boyfriend. Laying on your back, dog. I need my boyfriend. Hey man, I want you to suck a dog off, dog. For a train being run on effeminate men. I need my boyfriend. Punk ass sissified boy. Spreading your leg. I need my boyfriend. For a train being run on effeminate men. Let me tell you something, brother. When I hold a man's penis, I tell you what I do. I hold on to it tight, brother. Because if that penis is vodka to Philip, woo, that's how it happens. Hey man, I want you to suck a dog off.
One blade for the ones tryna hate. Two blades if you getting in the way. Three blades, it'll put him in his place. Pack him up, then we send him on his way. Oh, please don't try my head. Don't you test me, that's unhealthy. You might lose your head. How you step in, don't act reckless round my team. Whoa, Unafraid, moving like I really got a death wish. Always been the type to roll the dice when y'all was resting. My life is like a drama, I'm young and I'm restless. Wow, can't stop now. Aiming for the top, gotta lock that down. Going up like a stock, even when I'm knocked down. If there's time on the clock, then I don't clock out. I've been obsessed with progressing toward my goal. The pressure was always hefty, but never enough to fold. I'm blessed with lessons I learned from these battles, fought on this road. See success when your purpose begin to merge with your role. But easy, please believe me, it's not easy as you think. This not Peace Street, you don't hear me, then you're liable to saint. The cutlery ill, you get cut for a bill. On guard, if I don't charge, then my company will. Watch you pigs get slaughtered, wasn't cut for the meal. If you playing with someone who's starving, you get cut for a meal. I bring my circle to the table, ain't no cuts from the mill. I've been working like overtime until my cut is a meal. And I don't do this for myself, man, I do it to build. Some way bigger than me, that's why I'm out in the field. I got one blade for the ones tryna hate. Two blades if you getting in the way. Three blades, it'll put him in his place. Pack him up, then we send him on his way. Oh, please don't try my hand. Don't you test me, that's unhealthy. You might lose your head. How you step in, don't act reckless round my team.
Hey, who you talking to? Oh, you with him and he with you, bet I'ma walk him too. Came from the mall with all the 6 and I go bamboo. This right trigger fatal blows, you can hold else too. Been through so much, I know enough to make a grown man cry. Been down so long, I know what's up, cause I'm the GOAT, that's why. I seen the best ones die, I seen the worst ones try. You can be as high as you want, but this is no man's sky. I said I'm devastated. I know some people I grew up with that have never made it. I've had some moments in my life that ain't been celebrated. Currently flowing every step of the way until I'm elevated. Strongest with the blaze, ass law, beat the allegations. Been a gold, know that I'm the best. It's gonna take some patience. Know that all my words cutting deep, that why I don't style invasive. I don't mind cutting all of you off for your information. Hey, hold on, get back. This a mismatch. This ain't this that. Click clack, get your wigs black. Well, in fact, if you intact, that's the impact. This, yeah, I'm one of the greatest. Well, as far as I know, been fighting demons all my life. It's a war for my soul. This ain't as high as I go. This here just one of my goals. I already conquer hell. That's that boy I know. Yeah,
one blade for the ones tryna hate. Two blades if you getting in the way. Three blades, it'll put him in his place. Pack him up, then we send him on his way. Oh, please don't try my hand. Don't you test me, that's unhealthy. You might lose your head. How you step in, don't act reckless round my team. Young Dizzy on the track right now. Young Ham on the track right now. I'm about to go out cause I can get a rollie. Never been a type to back down. Must believe you never knew me. I wear a crown every time I come around. Look at how they try to do me. Yeah. But who gon' get the last laugh now? And that's going for a doozy. In the spot, don't know how to act now. I'm about to get unruly. Ayy, don't you talk to me loosely. Disrespect me in your head, what you losing. I said it out.
Sorry guys, I was on the losing end of a dab there.
I was different even as a nobody. They asking about better.
Alright, there it is. Oh god damn. When you take bangers, they explode in your face sometimes. Whoa. Good evening guys. My late night boys. How are you doing? So, the free DLC for God of War dropped. The rumor is you can use the Blade of Olympus in Valhalla mode. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. We'll find out. Oh boy, will we find out.
A movie. I know that none of you niggas could ever move me. I'm all about my dinero. You catch a beam from the cell. You in the way, leave you redder than a ruby. Yeah, y'all niggas just have to waste my time. Top of the rank, I'ma make my climb.
You marched into Valhalla without even talking to us first?
Nice to see you too, milady.
It was a personal matter, and I would not take you from your duties.
You breached Valhalla. Consider it worth my time. This entrance is secret. Who told you of this place?
Near to a door 3 days ago.
This was free.
Kratos of Sparta, you are hereby invited to a challenge. Face the past, face the future. Master Valhalla, master thyself.
The Valkyries are so cool.
Then
I remember
here.
ripping them all apart in
No
God of War.
Who else knows of
The
this
first one.
Odin and us. It's likely a trap.
You're thinking of going back in.
Or not the original, but at least God of War 1.
Don't let me intrude on your personal matter. Besides, I can't.
We're definitely gonna catch up on the pig roach. Oh man. This dab, dude, kicked my fucking ass, man.
Well, that depends on you. Valhalla draws from the memories of those who enter. In there, you're an open book.
Oh shit.
Sure, you want to go back in.
How did you even get past the gate?
I forced it open.
With his bare hands.
He forced it open.
There's an easier way if you insist on going back in. Come.
Sigrun, maybe later we could continue with that one conversation.
For once, Mimir, I think you've said enough.
Aye. Right then.
And the other matter we discussed? You're still thinking, I take it?
I am.
Is that what this is? Guess I'll let you think, then.
Hold up. Hold up. I love... Okay. So... I've been a huge fan of God of War since God of War, the original. I've read every novel. I've read every comic book. I've played every game, including the cell phone game that came out after God of War. I played every handheld God of War. I played every mainline God of War. I even played Ascension. I even played God of War multiplayer. Bro, when I say I love this fucking game, I love this fucking game. And not just this singular God of War. Damn, these dads are kicking my ass, you know? But not just this God of War, but I'm curious to see if it draws upon his memories. Oh, excuse me, I had to burp. Will we see certain aspects from God of War? Like, what are they gonna draw from? I'm curious. Will we see Kratos fight Atreus again? Oh, and if you guys didn't know, that's where his son's name came from. The Spartan who dies in God of War 2, you kill them in the room, in the dark, right? You beat him up, and then uh, I mean, you've all fucking played it. I wonder who it is. Honestly, I wonder.
All right, gentlemen. Let's send you in properly prepared this time. First, Valhalla requires you to perform the ritual of selection.
What does that mean? What the fuck? Oh. What is this? Okay, so it's the shield and power. Fury. Valor. Wrath. Damn, dude. Whew.
Good. Now, let my sisters speak to you of Valhalla's rules and its values.
Oi.
What do you know of this place?
The challenge of Valhalla is not merely about overcoming obstacles. It's about the way you overcome them, how you demonstrate mastery of your own powers. We can guide you down a path, but Valhalla will be the judge of your progress. Return to me when you've met a goal, and we will observe the effects.
Oh, okay. So she's a progress track.
What have you to say?
Valhalla
Correct.
seeks to foster
Like
wholeness
Star
and
Trek.
balance within those who enter. To
Check.
fully master yourself,
I'm a dipshit.
you can't rely on only your most familiar tactics.
I use the tactics appropriate to the situation.
Of course, but varying your approach will demonstrate to Valhalla the full mastery of your abilities. And Valhalla will reward such demonstrations.
Okay.
Be sure to come back and see me as you progress.
Oh, okay.
Step up to the gate when you're ready to proceed. And
I am ready.
Air, Gunnar, with me.
It's so cool.
Now you can enter Valhalla by this gate, without suffering the penalty of breaching.
Thank you, Sigrun.
Any cursed feeling this time?
No, all is well.
Thank you, shield maidens. All right, let's try this whole thing again. Fight! Look out! Seems it's the way of this place to offer you a choice. Behind you, brother!
Amir, what is at odds between you and Sigrun? Did you anger her?
I wouldn't say she's angry with me. Irritated, perhaps. Disappointed, certainly. But you needn't worry yourself, brother. I won't let it distract from whatever it is we're doing here.
I use this in the actual game.
So, this is no piece of Asgard at all. Just something spun from your memory of it. Fascinating. At least this part seems peaceful. We should have a look around. Brother, I must admit, Freya's idea does make quite a bit of sense to me. What better god of war could the realms ask for than the general who won Ragnarok, and won it trying to save lives? With you on board, Our whole peacekeeping council could really do some good.
This position, this title, I have held it before. You know what happened. She knows what happened.
Of course we do. But why should who you used to be matter more than who you are now? Can't you see how far you've come?
However far I have come, I have done it running from that life, that title, that throne.
Aye.
Oh shit. They're creating a new pantheon. And I'm sorry, you want to put Kratos as the god of war? That makes sense. But let's not kid ourselves here. How many times has this motherfucker proven that he is who he is? He is he. He is him. He is Kratos. Look upon me and be afraid more.
Behind you!
Oh shit. So basically this is like Dead Cells, where every time you die it changes. From what I heard. I don't know if that's true. I've never used either of those, so I'll go with that one. Huh.
I suppose this is about how you remember Jotunheim, eh?
I do agree with you about Freya's council. It is a noble idea. It should succeed on her merits.
How's that, brother?
Freya is known to the realms and native to them, respected by all, an experienced leader.
Experienced enough to know that a shared power is best for the people.
That she would share power proves she is worthy to wield it.
Even so, why make her wield it alone? Without Odin, the realms have a chance to forge a new peace. When conflicts do arise and can't be talked through, the god of war ensures those conflicts have rules and enforces them. They need might and judgment and credibility across the realms. Who else would she pick, brother? Not permitted that way, it seems, and no way to pry it open.
We're just looking around. Oh shit, my nose is all plugged up. Shit. Ah.
Seems there's a way at hand to bargain with Valhalla directly.
Shit, my health doesn't regenerate.
And this must be how you remember Sparklefight.
Freya knows I would not refuse to aid her when in need. I have done and will do my part to fight for peace, regardless of title, regardless of whether I sit in authority.
You know as well as I do there's power in words. Oaths. The people need to know you're committed to them and to yourself. That you'll be there for them, and I know that you will. I understand you've got misgivings, man, but you've put your past behind you. We all see it.
You do not know everything that I am.
That you were. You've told me of your past, and yes, much of it was horrible. But you've proven over and over again that you're not that man anymore. Behind you! Look out! Oh, that's a rough one.
Shit! Fuck! I tried to pop the shield and it didn't let me. I died. No, I don't want to return to the shore. No! No!
Not too shabby. You'll get even further next time.
In the face of change, those who adapt triumph, while the rigid falter.
You know, this is the one I want, actually. Back when David Jaffe was creating Kratos, right? He was gonna put him in full-blown armor. But after a few iterations of the character, uh, they decided that they were gonna go in a different direction. So they went with a few designs. One showed Kratos had a baby that was with him. So this idea that modern Kratos is somehow a watered down version of original Kratos is a complete fallacy. because the original idea for Kratos was to give him a companion, a child companion. That child ultimately transformed into Calliope, his daughter, but uh that was an original idea for Kratos. And then after a while they scrapped that idea, it didn't really fit. And then they programmed Kratos as like this really ridiculous looking barbarian type character as a placeholder. So they went with that, and then David Jaffe saw it, and he got the idea to turn Kratos minimalist, right? So he took all the armor away, he took everything away from him, and he just wanted to give him something simple. So he gave him a tunic, he gave him boots with sandals, and he gave him the blades of chaos, right? And that's how Kratos ultimately, as we know him now, came to be. Originally he was supposed to be blue, but blue was for Athenians and red was for Spartans, you know? So you couldn't make Kratos a Spartan and have his tattoo be a giant blue tattoo. You couldn't do it. So they changed it to red, right? And originally Tyson Carson wasn't even the voice of Kratos. TC Carson was the original voice of the character, right? That's who did his young Kratos is what they call him. But really, the reason Kratos' voice changed was because at the end of God of War 3, we see the power of hope explode out from inside Kratos. So his entire body, entire physiology changed, right? So it makes sense for when he was reborn through hope, that not only would he hope to be a kinder person, which he did, but he would ultimately, you know, grow as a person, which he did, you know. Now I'm just high and rambling. But other than that, the original idea for Kratos was minimalist. And the whole point of this conversation was I hate these fucking armors. I hate them. I hate them. This is some shit you'd see in God of War fucking multiplayer. Dude, it's ass. It's straight ass. I remember actually using an armor that looked exactly like this. It's ass. This is cool. This is kind of cool. It fits Kratos' motif. Even this is cool and fits Kratos' motif. This is too much. This is too much. This is good. Too much. Okay. This this is okay because it's based on this, and this was from God of War 2. Crash. Okay. I guess. No, I had a very specific one. Where is it? It's not in here. I'll just go with that one. Leviathan Act. I had to. Oh, shit. I can't see it. Where's the bear? Okay, whatever then. See, I like the tunic. I really, or the skirt. I mean, not the tunic. It's not a tunic. I need to work on my what is it? I need to work on my parry.
Passion, practice, perseverance. That is the way.
And they say you can't buy self-improvement. A durable improvement.
Nice. Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. I didn't know that. Shit. Alright, whatever.
You are fighting your way deeper into Valhalla, General. Keep going.
Right flank! New attempt, new choices to make. A fresh start.
Alright, we're gonna do this attempt and then we're gonna watch a little bit of the pig roach. Oh, okay. Heliospire? I'm gonna take that one. I know what that one does. I know how to manipulate it. That's what I'm saying.
If there's an upside to this Valhalla madness, at least it's good to see you in action again. You're already more your cheery self than I've seen in moons. Without a trace or a fight in front of you, I'm wondered after your well-being.
Combat can be clarifying.
Right. Oh god damn. I don't think it was that bad, dude. I think I'm gonna be getting sick.
Right side.
Got this one last time. Need anything.
Oh, that's a rough one. Behind you, look out!
Shit. Oh, it's a God of War symbol. Nice. What I get? Mastery seal? Hopefully I get to keep that.
That is the path we seek. A way up and forward. Valhalla's inner reaches. I can feel it.
Yo, it's the throne that Kratos took in God of War 1. This isn't even the God of War 2 iteration. It's the God of War 1 iteration. Yo.
What is this?
You recognize your old seat, don't you? Kratos. I have not forgotten the debt I owe you.
Do you really think he understands this? This still feels reckless.
Here they are now.
That's odd. We're back outside, but we didn't, you know.
Sometimes you reach as far as you're ready to go. Valhalla's decision or yours? Does this mean you're done in there?
No. I will discover who invited me. I believe I am close.
You're sure it's worth dying for?
Oh, I think we're fairly accustomed to dying at this point.
Don't be glib, Mimir. Valhalla restores you after honorable death in combat, but beyond that, it makes its own rules. And if you don't play by them... Kratos, the threat of death in there is real.
That is good to know.
If by good, you mean wildly disconcerting.
I do wish you luck. Truly.
What does that mean? What?
Valhalla demands the willingness to embrace discomfort.
He's so cool, dude.
Let's see. Do these tasks, return here for rewards. Fair enough.
Kratos versus Valhalla. One for the ages.
How can you resist investing in yourself? There's frost in my neck, Stump!
Fuck. I'm gonna go with that one. I don't need the other one. I've shown a pretty good understanding of how to use the spear anyway.
Look, brother, the fog's lifted. Valhalla's becoming more open to you, perhaps. So much to see in the distance there. You can see how all the little realm spaces connect to the higher plane. And those statues are certainly imposing.
I recognize them. They are judges of the underworld, from my homeland.
Ah, well, you sound thrilled to see them again.
Souls they deemed righteous were granted entrance to the Elysian fields. Those deemed wicked were cast into Tartarus.
Ah,
This
yes.
is God of War
the
3.
souls of the damned were tortured. Why has your mind manifested them here, I wonder? Watch your left! Behind you! Look out!
Who the fuck uses the axe, man? I'm the axe man. Do 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 do.
Ah, Midgard in memoriam. Ah, I'm starting to see there's no fixed order to the realms we'll visit here. Brother, whose voice was that we heard when Valhalla sent us back from the throne?
You heard it also.
Aye. Said he owes you a debt, was it? Someone who might lend us a hand, perhaps?
Unlikely. He was a god of Greece, and we did not part on good terms.
And by that you mean... yes,
I ripped
see.
his head off
No
by
shortage of
staring
bitter
into
old
the
ghosts
sun.
in these parts. These parts being your memory, of course. Leader on the left! On your right!
Okay.
On your left!
Fuck. Get out of here, bitch. What the fuck? You came flying out of nowhere. That bitch came flying out of nowhere. Yo, that was funny. Eat butt. Alright, guys. Let's go and see what's up with the piggy robot.
Oh, I really thought we were getting somewhere. Next time for sure.
Wait, it's not gonna make me start all the way over again, right? I have the little bit of health that I got. All that. Oh, nice. Okay. What else do I have? Nothing. I have nothing. It took everything. Okay. So it's exactly like Dead Cells. The only difference is it doesn't change. It doesn't change.
Dances with change.
Alright. Let's see what the Pig Roach had to say.
Idea how to operate a business, okay? Allow me to give you. So I'm very happy that it went well, and I hope that it'll continue to do well. All right, we'll see. All right, now, what's going to happen? I don't know. Will this game continue to have this level of popularity, or will it die out after 3 streams? That's a good question. RPGs typically do not retain a ginormous audience for me. They just don't. Usually I'll play them 2-3 times, and then by then, we'll have a core crowd of 200, 300 people maybe who will show up and watch and engage and support, but usually the hype dies after a while.
Maybe a little bit, and now it went.
That very well could happen. Now, if I'm enjoying the game and you guys are enjoying the game and it's fitting into the schedule much like any other game, I'm going to keep playing it. But if I play this game for a week And on week 2, I go to start playing it, and literally no one's showing up, no one engaged, no one supports, no one cares, and everyone goes off and is distracted and talking about other topics in the chat. I'm not going to care about it anymore either. You understand? Like, that's sadly what happens with some games like this, which is what I was nervous about. You know, with Divinity Original Sin 2, you guys yelled at me for years to play it. So I eventually did. I played it for like 20 hours. And then people got bored of it. And I kept playing it for another 20 hours. And then people got tired of it and said, stop playing it. I still played it for another 20 hours. So I played it for 60 hours. By the end of that playthrough,
it's funny
I
that
couldn't
he
get
thinks
people to show up
60
to
hours
stream.
on a video
Everyone
game
yelled
is
at
a
me,
lot.
why are you still playing it? You should be playing other games. You're wasting time with this one. Right? So that's what I'm worried about. Okay? I am. I'm worried about the interest will die out. So the bottom line is that nothing is really consistent. Okay? It's not. And it makes me very, very nervous. But let's see what happens. Maybe not. Maybe because this is Game of the Year, because it's got the hype behind it, maybe it'll you know, keep going. I guess we'll see. I really am happy that the stream went as well as it did yesterday. Okay? Now, I will address direct criticism and suggestion that I received yesterday. Because here's what happened yesterday. Okay? That stream, on average, had about 1,000 viewers. At one point, we were over 1,400. By the end, we were around 800.
My strength is pretty
so people
high
said, wait a
already.
minute, Phil, this is crazy. Look how many people you got on your stream. You should immediately change all of the streams for the rest of the week and keep playing Baldur's Gate 3. You shouldn't let the momentum die. You should keep it going. And I said to everyone, well, I'm not going to do that because I have a schedule. I'm a variety streamer. All right. I have people who are expecting me to do various games that I've already scheduled out for the week. Just because I had one booming popular stream for this game doesn't mean that everything else now changes and makes room for it. That's not how I operate. And I got so much shit from people in the chat. Oh my God. Phil has no idea. Listen to this. I love this one. Phil has no idea how to operate a business. That might be true. Someone actually said that to me in the chat. Me, someone who has run his own business since January of 2011, and I've done this for a living for 13 years. I have no...
You have not done it for a living for 13 years. If you did it for a living for 13 years, how or why did you max out like 15 credit cards? You're a failing business. You've never been a successful business. Yet you had like 1 year of extremely high profit, and ever since it's just been a downhill slope. You've never went back up. It's only been a sharp decline. So I don't know where you get this bravado from, dude. I really don't. I'm gonna try that one. All right.
idea how to operate a business. Okay? Allow me
You
to
don't
give
know
you
how to operate
a
a business,
comparison
bro.
perspective to put this into a better frame of reference that maybe would make a little bit more sense. Okay? Let's say, for example, I was running a sandwich shop.
The
Gourmet
fucking
sandwiches. And we do all
sandwich
kinds.
shop.
We do
Oh
lunch
my
meat,
god.
meatball subs, all this good stuff, right? So think, a sandwich shop, right? Good business means to understand when you see a trend, yes, you jump on the trend and you take advantage of it, but you don't completely change everything you're doing to take advantage.
But that's what restaurants do, dipshit. That's what restaurants do, you fucking moron. You think a restaurant, like, let's say 1 week, a restaurant has a successful run of cheeseburgers, right? So that next week, on that same day, they run another special on cheeseburgers. But every other day of the week is wide open for whatever other item menu might be a high ticket item for that day. What they're saying is, Phil, you should recognize that maybe if on Monday you have high sales of cheeseburgers and on Tuesday you have high sales of cheeseburgers, but you want to do something else on Monday, you should probably do the high selling cheeseburgers on Monday and on Thursday instead of selling the meatball sub that might bring in a few people that you normally would do on that Monday. You put the cheeseburger in its place, right? And then you move the meatball to another day because the cheeseburger is popular for that time. And then once the cheeseburger stops being popular on the Monday, you can take the meatball sub that was uh uh on a different, like, still on the menu but not a specialty item. You can put it back in the specialty position. That's literally what I did when I had to run a restaurant. I ran a Dairy Queen. You know, it's not a restaurant. But that's exactly what they did. When there were hot ticket items that were routinely sold on specific days, we would run specials on those days for those items to sell more of them. You see what I'm saying? If you ran a special on Baldur's Gate for a limited time, we're Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, we're playing nothing but Baldur's Gate. And then on that next week, you could go to, we're doing Baldur's Gate Monday and Friday. And then the next week, Monday and Friday. And then the week after that, Monday or Friday, you know? But you can structure it any way you want to. You literally said it yourself. You run your own business. So who's telling you you can't? You. You're the one that's saying, I don't want to because you don't want to play more of it. You want to play
Of
it
a
just for the
short-term
time.
trend. There's a difference between recognizing something that could critically important and importantly impact your business in a positive way and entirely changing the way you operate to take advantage of something that's going to be fleeting. Okay?
Well, that's the point. You jump on the trend when you can, and then you bring back what worked when it's gone. You moron. You moron. Yeah, he's reading chat like a fucking hawk. He's like, "Eh, are they agreeing with me? You better be agreeing with me. If you don't agree with me, then you're banned."
So
You're
basically,
wrong.
here's the truth. This is
You're
sadly what
wrong.
most YouTubers do. All right?
And
Here's the
most
thing.
YouTubers are
Here's how
successful
all the
and don't
YouTubers
have
operate.
to. Most YouTubers are successful and don't have to beg their audience for money, bitch.
Out there, okay? Oh, there's a hot new game. It's the new viral game. It's the new Fall Guys. It's the new Among Us. It's the new Pizza Tower. It's the new whatever it is. Oh, we'll play it exclusively for a week or two. And then, oh, the hype's done, drop it. And that's what they do. Like, that's the formula they follow. They don't actually care about the content they're putting out. They don't care about the viewership. They don't care about putting out a good playthrough
so
or
full
something
of
meaningful.
shit.
All they care about is popularity, views, and money. So they play
That's
what's popular,
literally
and what's not
all
popular
you
anymore, they
care
drop it
about.
like a hot rock and don't give a shit about it
Phil,
ever again.
Phil,
That is very...
Phil, you literally, that's your whole business model. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again.
Popularity, views, and money. So they play what's popular, and what's not popular anymore, they drop it like a hot rock and don't give a shit about it ever again. That is very, very bad behavior.
That's
And
literally
sadly,
your
what has
whole
happened
business
is that
model, dude.
all of you out there, and I'm sorry, this is true, all of you out there have basically been desensitized. You think that this is okay. It's not. Just because it's what the common YouTuber...
Wait, so structuring your business to where you jump on trends to capitalize on what's popular is wrong, but panhandling and begging for money is okay.
does doesn't make it right, doesn't make it valid. These people are disrespecting you. These people don't care about.
Wait, so jumping on trends and doing what's popular is disrespecting you, but begging insistently for money is perfectly okay. Make it make fucking sense. Make it make fucking sense. Make it make sense. So you're sitting there saying that it's okay to panhandle, but it's not okay to advertise? What you say is advertising isn't advertising. It's literally the guy with the cup on the side of the street saying, change, change, please. Monday through Thursday, change, please. That's what it is. That's what it is. And I'm sick and motherfucking tired of you putting down other fucking people because you think you're better than them. And you say, I don't think I'm better than anybody, but listen to the way you talk.
About you. They don't care about what you're watching or that you enjoy what they put out. All they care about is that it has that viral popularity to make that money for a few days, and then they move on to the next. How many people jumped on Baldur's Gate 3, played it for a week or two, and then never played it again? Didn't finish it. I would bet a bunch.
You're not
all
going
the
to
hype
finish
behind it, right? And right now, probably the same thing will happen. A bunch of people,
He's not
will
gonna finish it. Up,
be
lean in
buying Baldur's
manual.
Gate 3 because at one game of the
Lean
year,
in
they'll play it for a little
manual.
bit, and then they'll drop it again. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm different from other content creators. The fact that I'm here for 15 years and I'm still successful, despite the fact I'm not a virally popular.
Bitch, you are not successful. You had to beg for grocery money. You had to beg to pay your bills. Bitch, no. No, no. No. You're not successful. You're not. You aren't successful. You had to beg for grocery money. Get the fuck out of here. I'm successful and you're not. No, you're not. So you're saying you're successful and Asmongold isn't successful. The dude's a multimillionaire, runs many businesses, donates to charity, does all this fantastical shit, right? And you sit here and beg for $10 and $20 to pay your rent, to pay your bills, to buy groceries, to literally take your wife to dinner every week because you seem to think that you guys deserve not only DoorDash twice a fucking day, but you deserve to eat out every week. But this guy supposedly lives paycheck to paycheck. He ordered a $70 fucking sandwich. I can't believe this guy.
YouTuber. Someone like me, if I disappeared from YouTube, how many other people are there like me on YouTube right now that are genuine gamers who are doing it the way I still do it? They're not doing these highly fucking polished, edited, scripted bullshit. They're doing genuine gameplay and stuff like me. No, everyone's abandoned my formula. I don't want to be. I don't want to follow the trend that everyone else does, that you jump on the popular game, you play it for a week, then you drop it like a hot rock. I don't want to do that. I want to make meaningful content for you. I want it that when you come to DSP,
look at him. He believes his bullshit. He believes his bullshit. Look at this face he makes. He looks like Muck trying to be a human. He looks he looks like if Majin Buu got melted by a hairdryer.
hot rock. I don't want to do that. I want to make meaningful content for you. I want to.
Look at how he licks his.
week, then you drop it like a hot rock. I don't want to do that. I want to make meaningful content.
Watch him lick
you.
his lips.
I want it that when you come to DSP Gaming, you
the
know that if I
he's
started a game that I like,
right
I'm finishing it. You can casually watch it from start to finish at your own leisure. And then
he believes his own bullshit. He believes that he's better than them. He believes it. He believes it.
If you enjoy the playthrough, hopefully you would support the channel, right? As opposed to, oh, look, he's playing the same game as everyone else, and so let me just watch it for a couple days, but then know that he's never going to go back to it, because that's the kind of YouTuber he is, right? That's fleeting popularity. That doesn't mean anything. You know what that means?
That's fleeting popularity from a guy that's not popular, who sits and insistently audits, begs, and insistently pleads for to his audience of mentally stunted adults and children. Get the fuck out of here.
That's
Bill.
completely worthless content. That content can be watched
content.
for a week or two, and then it's not pertinent anymore.
Your content has never been important.
Because they didn't try
Your
to make
content has never been
audience.
important.
They don't even care about their audience. They could give two shits who's on their stream. What they care about is this. Anything for this, right?
That's all he does.
That's not what I'm here for. That's never what I've been here for since the day I started making YouTube videos.
That's not what I am here for. I just insistently beg for money every single day for about 40 minutes every fucking day. Every day. I'm not here for money, but this is my job and I do it for money. What do you mean, Phil?
Intended to make $1 making YouTube content. I wanted to make content that was funny, that was meaningful, insightful, honest, different. That's who I've been since day one. Why people still don't understand
all of what he just fucking said that he is not. Let's run down the gambit of stupidity here.
To make content that was funny, that was meaningful, insightful.
He's not funny. Nothing he's made has been meaningful. Everything he said is surface level knowledge and or wrong. What the fuck are you talking about, Phil? You're the one guy that would argue that the grass is red. Everybody in the world would believe it to be green, but you'd be the one man that would insist that there was one point in time that you saw red grass. And that everybody who disagreed with you about the red grass was just an idiot and a moron and somehow inferior because they see the green grass that's growing, right? We all see you for the scammer that you are, Phil. You're the red grass. Or you're the green grass that everybody sees. You're also the red grass because in your cultivated echo chamber, all they see is the lies that you spout. You're two sides of the same coin, but he is so baffling that my brain struggles to make sense of what he actually is. My brain, like half of it says he's a con man, right? But the other half of my brain thinks that he's some kind of amorphous blob that absorbed one man named Philip Burnell and Philip out pop Phil Burnell. I mean, it's night and day, this guy's attitude. Well, no, actually, that's not true. He's always been this way.
Full, honest, different. That's who I.
You're not honest. You're not insightful. You're not different. You're not funny. You're an idiot.
Been since day one. Why people still don't understand that, I don't get it. Right? Right now,
So you see how he looks up and away, like up and to the left, down and to the right. You know how he does all that stuff? You know what that's like indicative of? Lying. Somebody who's constantly moving, constantly jittering, constantly breaking eye contact. It's lying.
if I played Baldur's Gate 3 all week long, undoubtedly the streams would have had good views. Now, it wouldn't have had as many views as the first stream. I doubt I will ever get 1,300 viewers for Baldur's Gate 3 ever again. I'd be lucky to get 500. Seriously, I'd be surprised if tomorrow when I play it again, we get 500 viewers. Okay? But likely we'd have more viewers, more support, everything for about 2-3 days. And then by the time that it's day 4 of me just playing Baldur's Gate 3, everyone will be upset who's a regular around here, right? How many of you who are regulars in the chat right now would want to watch Baldur's Gate 3 for 4 days straight with no other variety? Just clear the schedule to just play Baldur's Gate 3. No Street Fighter, no RoboCop, no late night chill streams of Like a Dragon Gaiden. No reaction.
You mean late night, boring ass, Phil almost falls the fucking sleep streams? You literally almost fell asleep playing Like a Dragon Gaiden tonight. What the fuck are you talking about? You almost fell asleep. You had to do the to wake yourself up. You were falling asleep. Late night chill streams. What part of it's chill, Phil? It's not chill. It's literally put you to fucking sleep. It's better than Ambien. Bro, I watched you play Like a Dragon Gaiden last week on my day off, and I fell asleep. Literally. In my chair, I turned my stream off, and I went to fucking bed. You were so goddamn boring. You're boring.
Show. Just keep playing Baldur's Gate 3, correct? Am I right or am I right?
No,
how many
you're
people
wrong.
would have been upset that I'm not playing everything else, right? And the funny part about it is, then you get people who say really, really dumb things. Like, well, if you're successful, then why do you have to ask for contributions? Because that's my model.
Because you're not successful. You're not. You're a failure that literally just begs for money on the internet. Anybody with a computer or anybody with a silver spoon in their mouth, like you, who literally lived off their parents, who got a job because of their father, who literally was coddled by their mother, who was made fun of to the point that I can guarantee you had an argument with your mom. I need you to leave me alone, Mom. Stop brushing my hair. Everybody's calling me a weirdo. You need to knock it off, Mom. Mom, come on, Mom. That, like, come on, Phil. Come on, dude. Fuck, no. Get out of here, man.
That's not
shit,
begging,
Phil.
That's business. My
That's
model
not-
does not jump on what's popular, bring in a bunch of no-face viewers who I don't care about, have them throw fucking money at me because I'm playing the popular viral game, and move on to the next nonsensical,
your
meaningless
model
content
is
for
shamelessly
mouth droolers.
begging.
I don't do that.
Because you
I make meaningful
shamelessly
content for a directed audience. It's called curated content.
No, it isn't.
Now, if you like that content,
You're a
if you like that
dipshit.
it's different, if you appreciate
you
the
like
fact
that I'm
this week
lying
I
to you.
stuck to my schedule to play the games that were scheduled, despite the fact that Baldur's Gate 3 did so good yesterday. If you appreciate that, then please come by, enjoy all the content, and support it. And yes, it means I have to mention it. It means I have to have little segments where I have to say, hey, please support this different content.
Okay. Well, explain this one to me, Phil. What's the difference between a 15 to or like a minute and a half to 2 minute segment where you ask for contributions and a 2 to 3 minute segment advertising Ridge Wallet. What's the difference? If you can sit there and say that it's okay for you to advertise your streams on your stream and ask for direct contributions from your contributors, why then couldn't you just stop doing that, take that same amount of ad space that you've allotted to your begging and just use it to sell something that you would use, like a cup of noodles, you know? What's the difference between advertising a cup of noodles and begging for 3 minutes? I genuinely want an answer to this. What's different? And why do you think it's not only that it's different, but you doing this the way you do it somehow makes you better than the people who do it differently than you, who do take those sponsored ads? Why is what you do good when everybody's saying that you're a beggar? Why is that good and taking an ad spot is bad? Explain it to me. Because you know if you took the ad spot, it's not that you would be beholden to a contract to where you couldn't say what you wanted. It's because it's a fixed income. It's a finite income. And if you had a finite income, the government would come after you for a specific amount of money. And since your wages are nebulous, your payments every month are dependent on the amount of money you make. So you don't want to take proper ads. You don't want to take proper sponsorships because if you make more money, they're going to want to take more money. But if you make $5,000 one month, let's say just a rent, let's say you make $5,000 one month, but the next month you only make $2,000. The fact that your wages are nebulous means that they're not going to just try and pull out a specific amount. You're going to call them, you're going to make that specific payment based upon what they believe you could pay based off what you made that month. It's the IRS. I know it sounds like something they wouldn't do, but it's something that they have done. I've had to do this. I didn't make a super amount of money, but when you're a contractor and your income isn't set in stone, they're not just going. "Oh, shut up, Boots." When you're a contractor and you make specific amounts, but you're like the amount you make every month is nebulous. You pay more when you make more when you're in debt, is what I'm saying. Long-winded way of saying that. Phil? But I want the answer. What's different between taking a 3-minute ad spot from Gillette and begging for 3 minutes? I don't get it, Phil. I honestly don't get it.
If you take a look at the leaderboard, guys, we only have $19 in tips so far today for the stream. When I come back, I'm going to be here between an hour and a half. If people are thinking of contributing to the stream to hit the tips goal today and keep the vestry going, when I come
I want to translate this. When I come back, we better have some kind of contribution. Some kind of significant contribution, guys. Why is this better than a 3-minute ad from Gillette that you run at the beginning? I mean, You could even say, hey, I'm not good at filming commercials. Do you have um do you have something that I could run? I mean, I don't know. I've never had to ask for anything like that. But you couldn't talk to them. You couldn't ask them. I mean, you're signing a contract with them. You can make your terms within that contract. Like you can't dictate what I can and cannot say as long as what I say isn't like offensive. If it isn't derogatory or racist or or whatever you know but there are ways to get what you want from that contract as well as they get what they want from that contract. Let's say that you were under contract with them and they were like, you can't use the word DSP. You could certainly negotiate. It's like, but that's my entire brand, that's kind of cutting off what I want. You can negotiate with them and get the ability to say DSP. In this case, you could probably get the ability to say whatever you want within reason. You could get freedom of this is what I'm going to do and these are the days I'm going to run the ad or whatever but you're not willing to put that effort in, so you're constantly stuck doing the same shit, and you're literally just going down, down, and down the steep end, dude. I don't get it. Why do you think you're so much
Back
better?
from break, please do it as soon as possible because you know what's going to happen. You're going to have people who are going to be screaming, oh my God, the vest streak, and I'm not going to be able to concentrate and have fun with the game if people are doing that. So if you're thinking of contributing today, when I come back from break, please contribute. All right? All right? I'll be back in a bit. This content that doesn't conform to the mold of what everyone else says you have to do to be a popular streamer or a popular YouTuber. I can play Baldur's Gate 3 now. I can play it next month. I can play it in 5 years, and the playthrough will be just as pertinent as good, as opposed to one of those people playing it, and it's only pertinent when the game's hot and new, and then no one cares anymore. Do you see the difference? But a lot of people don't get that, or they simply put, don't want to admit it, because then that would mean that I'm actually doing something right. And let's face it, the internet doesn't want to act like I'm doing something right. They like having me as their whipping boy. That Phil is the worst content creator. He makes all the wrong decisions, right? That way we can keep our
I want to admit I'm doing something right. Peter, stop.
memes going, all our toxic negative memes can continue, and we can just keep doing what, saying all the nasty things we want about him, right? Well, guess what? I'm here after 15 years because I do things differently. If I
No, because you insistently beg for money. That's it. That's the only reason. That is the only fucking reason.
Had tried to be like everyone else, I would have went out of business years ago. Literally, other people would have said, here's...
Bitch, you did go out of business. You went bankrupt. You went bankrupt. You literally had to come out and say you didn't have a business.
Here's our schedule. Oh, wait, Baldur's Gate 3 did well. Let's cancel every other game. Cancel every other sandwich that we make at the sandwich shop. We're only making chicken parm. For as long as I can milk the money coming out of the chicken parm sandwich, we keep milking the money out of the chicken parm sandwich. But then what happens? Right? What happens then? Let's be honest. You are ending up not being loyal and honest to those who made you who you are. Right? If I only played Baldur's Gate 3 and didn't care about anything else, what about all the other people who watch RoboCop, who watch Street Fighter, who watch other games and want to see those too? That's not fair to them. What did they do wrong that now they get treated like the redheaded stepchild because another game's more popular right now? What did they? Nothing. They didn't do anything to deserve that, right? That's messed up. That's because I would be doing it solely for personal gain. And I'm not doing things solely for personal gain. I refuse. I do things because I feel like they have meaning.
Did this fucking bitch just say, I don't do anything. I don't do it for profit? Let's hear it.
Doing things solely for personal gain.
Or, I don't do it for personal gain. Okay, Phil. When's the last time you took one of those $10,000 paychecks and gave it to one of your viewers? Since you don't do it for personal gain, when's the last time you took one of those paychecks and gave it to anybody else? When's the last time you donated to anybody else, Phil? You don't do it for personal gain? When's the last time you went without to help somebody else? Never in your fucking life. You do everything for personal gain. It's like shit. Everything. You fucking moron.
I do things because I feel like they have meaning for me and my audience. Okay? I'm excited to play more Baldur's Gate 3. I can't wait to play more Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow and Friday and continuing on with this playthrough in balance with the rest of my...
What is with the way this guy talks? Watch. 1, 2, 3. What is this? This looks like me after 4 dabs in a row. Oh, no!
Learning this system and having the opportunity to actually interact with me and help me out to understand how this game works. And if you want to be a part of that, interact with me and make and me arduously learning this system and D of Baldur's Gate, who only game I've ever played was Divinity, out of that style of game and probably was a master of it and played it for a month. That's because I would be doing it solely for personal gain. And I'm not doing things solely for personal gain. I refuse. I do things because I feel like they have meaning for...
Then I want you to explain to me, what do you do that's not for personal gain on your channel? What part of your channel is not for personal gain? Where's the DSP donating streams? Where's the giving back streams? You literally don't give shit out. Your viewers have to give you the things to give out to the other viewers. You never do it yourself out of your own pocket. You do every part of this shit for personal fucking gain, you lying bitch. Every part of it. Every part of it. I want you to explain to me what part of this you do that's for the community. What part of your paycheck goes into the community? You don't do it all for personal gain. Okay, what part of it isn't for personal gain? Is it the $5,000? Is it the $12,000? What part of the $1,000 you made yesterday is gonna actually go to the community? No fucking part of it, dude. You're a lying sack of shit.
For me and my audience, okay? I'm excited to play more Baldur's Gate 3. I can't wait to play more Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow and Friday. And continuing out
Dude,
this
what
playthrough
is
in balance
that?
with the rest of play more Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow.
Watch.
Audience, okay?
Watch.
Solely for personal gain. I refuse. I do things
It's
because
just
I feel like
so
they have meaning for me and
weird.
my audience, okay? I'm excited to
Watch.
play more Baldur's Gate 3. I can't wait to play more Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow and Friday. And
Oh,
continuing out this
what
playthrough in
is
balance with
that?
the rest of my variety streamer schedule. That's how I operate. If you have an issue with that,
It's like
then
an
go watch someone who played the game
alien.
for schedule.
Watch.
Today. And I'm excited to play more Baldur's Gate 3. I
Watch.
can't wait to play more Baldur's
Stick
Gate 3
his neck
tomorrow.
out so far, dirt.
Okay? I'm excited to play more Baldur's Gate 3. I can't wait to play more Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. Audience,
What an
okay?
alien.
I'm excited to play more Baldur's Gate 3. I can't wait to play more Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. My audience.
What the
okay?
fuck?
I'm excited to play more Baldur's Gate 3. I can't wait to play more Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. My audience. Okay?
What
I'm
is
excited to play
that?
more Baldur's Gate 3. I can't wait to play more Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow and Friday. And continuing out with this playthrough in balance with the rest of my variety streamer schedule. That's how I operate. If you have an issue with that, you can go watch someone who played the game for 2 weeks and never played it again because all they cared about was the flash in the pan popularity. Or on the flip side, you could go watch one of these streamers who plays the crap out of that style of game and probably was a master of it and played it for a month straight and dominated the game and had a great time. Go watch them too. But if you want a true, honest, first-time experience from someone who has no prerequisite knowledge of the series, of D&D, of Baldur's Gate, who only game I've ever played was Divinity 2, didn't finish it. And if you want to see all the foibles and the mistakes I'm going to make and me arduously learning this system and having the opportunity to actually interact with me and help me out to understand how this game works, and if you want to be a part of that awesome process, no matter how dozens or hundreds of hours it ends up being, and you're okay with waiting for the content because the content's good, it's genuine, it's meaningful. Complete trash. And that's why I'm still here successfully running a business after 15 years. That's why with only, well, actually, there's a lot of viewers, 580 viewers on my stream, I can still operate a successful business. This is why. Because I'm not like them. I don't get it. Phil has so
You
few
don't
viewers. How
run
does
a
he make living?
successful
As of Friday and
business.
onward, I'm
You
gonna still
literally
do
have
Friday,
to
Saturday,
beg
Sunday,
for
Monday.
grocery money.
I don't know what I'm doing yet. Because the bottom line is, I told you guys, I have no money. I literally have $0 to my name right now. Zero. So I can't afford any games. I was going to play Untitled Goose Game, except that last night I got the notification that I have no money, and I was like, that really sucks. You know, every day the money I get from tips, I'm transferring to my bank account. So essentially, I'm overdrawn. For them to tell me that I have that, you know, the notice that you're, you know, no balance or whatever. So I don't have money for it right now. I want to play it. It's only $15 supposedly, but the money that was given to me yesterday for it, I already had to put towards paying bills. You know, that's more important.
Oh,
So,
that's when he
I
stole
make a
that
good
money
living
from the
because
viewer.
people like me and my content.
What was that?
So I make a good living
What was that?
because people like me and, you know, that's
What
more
was that?
important. So I make a good living because people like me and my content. Despite all the nonsense people say about me, they're all fucking wrong. They don't get it because all they care about is what they have been conditioned to think is the right way to do things. It's not. There's more than one way to do things in life. My way works.
Your way is literally insistently begging for money, you fucking moron. It's debasing. It's embarrassing. It's literally making a spectacle of yourself so you can make money. It is not like a spectacle like an actor. It's not respectable what you do. What you do is an embarrassment. What you do has caused everybody around you to literally separate from you, to literally call you out as a piece of shit. Your closest, most loyal friends literally said you used them for money, that you used your relationship to be successful. You're a piece of dog shit. You aren't successful. You're a failure. You literally had to beg for money and you couldn't afford 2 video games and groceries. Get the fuck out of here with your successful business, bitch.
And actually works better than those who are constantly dependent on waiting for the next viral sensation to hit. Because when there's no viral sensations to cover, guess what happens? We got nothing to do today. It's a boring day. So now we got to talk about drama. Now we got to cause problems. Now we got to be assholes because we need content today. I don't need to do that ever. Ever.
Dude, you are insistently an asshole. You literally call out and lambast every single dent that doesn't agree with you. This guy just makes me fucking infuriating. I had to turn my mic off. I was getting so pissed.
Always have more than enough content to put out for the internet because I don't make shit. Get it?
Yeah, you don't make shit. We all know you make no money, bro.
Of everything. And I tried to tell you guys about it without giving you specifics.
Fucking liar.
And it's hard to do, to explain that to people. But yeah, my company is not bankrupt. My business is not bankrupt. My business is doing well. It's profitable. The problem is all the profit gets sucked up by this insane amount of unsecured personal debt that I have. And and also, quite frankly,
you mean because you didn't pay your taxes, you maxed out 15 different credit cards playing a gotcha mobile game, and you literally lost a condo, moved across the country, and then just stuffed your sick aunt in that condo and forced her to pay you rent, and then acted like you were doing her a favor?
frankly, the condo in Connecticut that I have not been able to rent or get rid of. So all that's going on, and any money that I make immediately gets sucked to creditors. So I've been busting my ass for years, right? Putting out all these streams for you guys and actually making great money.
Busting my ass. I've been busting my ass for years. Says a dude who literally refuses to get another job, who refuses to do any kind of anything that requires effort. He's an embarrassment.
Doing it, and immediately all the money gets pissed away because I have to legally pay all these people. That's been the problem, okay? So that's the difference. You know, my company is not going bankrupt. I am. There's a big difference and a big legal difference there. But the thing is, you don't.
Are you saying that your business and you have bank separate bank accounts? Let's go back, because if you're going bankrupt, right? How much money does your business have? If you don't, oh, I think I just uncovered the scam, bro. Oh, they couldn't take any of his money, right? Because the money was his business's money. But I'm pretty sure they can seize business accounts, so that might not be it.
Understand that because you don't understand the law. You don't understand how business works.
Today,
okay?
Huh?
You don't understand anything.
Getting
All you do is you listen to a bunch of dumb shitheads on YouTube who make fun of me to make money and have no actual knowledge of anything, how anything works. In fact, they probably can't even get their own lives in fucking order. But they have to realize that this is a gravy train for them to make fun of me, so they just make shit up.
Why are you booping me with your nose?
Okay?
Wow, you got me.
So.
Oh God, he's fucking infuriating. Oh my god, he's an idiot. But anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna call it for the night. Have a good one. Oh, and Phil, you're a fucking moron, dude. You're an absolute idiot. You're a contradictory moron who literally makes shit up as you go. I've never seen somebody like shift around and fucking bob their heads so awkwardly in my life. It was really alien. It caught me off guard so much. Like who cocks their head sideways and like pokes their shoulder up towards the top of their head like that? It's just so weird. It's just so alien. After seeing that, I genuinely think he's a fucking homunculus. Like he's an amorphous blob from the nether regions of space, that landed on Earth in the 80s. The movie The Blob is really just a biopic of how DSP came to be. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good